6 families from Pahokee say they were kicked out of their homes illegally to make way for registered sex offenders. Now lawyers for the group have filed suit against the apartment complex where all this happened. News Channel 5's John Shaman has the story.
Tara White remembers the stress.
Every day it was a knock on your door. Have you found someone yet? Have you found somewhere yet? Have you found somewhere yet?
The knocking came after this letter that White and other families living in Pelican Lake Village received in December of 2008. It said anyone with children under the age of 18 had to be out of their homes by January 1st.
I thought it was just nasty. I mean, it was over the holidays. No Christmas for the kids. All of my belongings was packed in boxes.
How many people are ready to move at a moment's notice?
Friday, the Fair Housing Center of the Palm Beaches filed a lawsuit in federal court on behalf of White and 5 other families who lived in Pelican Lake Village.
My husband, he had to work overtime in order to get the money so that we could move.
After the families moved out, many of the units were rented to a ministry group called Matthew 25. It, in turn, provided housing to registered sex offenders and predators, more than 60 at last count. Attorneys say whether or not to give sex offenders a place to live without children nearby is beside the point.
It does not excuse the fact, and is certainly not permissible under the law, to simply evict all the families with children because you've decided that you have a better use for your property.
We stopped by Alston Management in South Bay, the company named in the suit. One man inside said he couldn't comment on the litigation, which was filed within the 2-year statute of limitations. If the case does go to court, a trial date could be at least a year away. John Shaman, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Now the property owners have 30 days to respond to the lawsuit.
A fight over fair housing's come to an end in Pahokee, and News Channel 5's Jay Kashmir standing by at our live desk with what's happening now. Jay?
Michael, since 2008, residents who were kicked out of Pelican Lake Village in Pahokee have been fighting against housing discrimination. Today, they won their case. Pelican Lakes used to be full of families, but in 2008, the community's landlord and the prison ministry struck a deal to lease the entire property to release sex offenders. All families with children under the age of 18 were asked to vacate. Well, now a jury has awarded more than $1 million to 7 families who were forced from their home. After a 4-day trial, the jury awarded both compensation and punitive damages.
The Fair Housing Center says the High Point Condo Association in Delray Beach must pay $150,000. The lawsuit accuses High Point of discriminating against a retired widow who wanted to buy a condo there. That widow is black, and the suit says that a condo official told the woman that he did not want any blacks living there. The condo's law firm tells News 12 that the woman did not meet the financial requirements to live there. She was going to pay cash for the unit.
Ad on Craigslist. People there were. Mallards Cove is also accused of not renting to families with children. The Fair Housing Center of the Greater Palm Beach has assisted in the investigation.
Discrimination is a harmful effect on our society. It breeds hatred, it breeds mistrust, and it breeds a disunity that this country cannot afford.
An attorney for Mallards Cove said the owners deny the allegations and look forward to their day in court. Cove claiming managers told African Americans there weren't any apartments available, then turned around and told white people there were. Mallards Cove is also accused of not renting to families with children. Mallards Cove will pay up to $570,000 to settle that.
Let's play a game. Let's pretend for a moment. You own an apartment building, and I want to rent from you. I have a steady job, I make a good salary, and have a good credit history. Would you rent your place to me? How about now? Do you still like me, or have your opinions changed? What if I have an accent, or a last name that sounds foreign? What if I have a disability? What if I'm a single parent? Would you steer me away? Would you close the door? Would you?
The Fair Housing Act protects your right to live where you want, no matter what your race, color, national origin, sex, religion, disability, or familial status. If you think you've been discriminated against, call 1-877-910-FAIR. Fair housing is not an option. It's the law.
Oh, yes. Can I ask a few questions about the apartment on Park Street?
What was your name?
My name is Juan Hernandez.
It's been rented.
Oh, it's gone. Hello, my name is Sanjay Kumar. I am calling about the apartment on Park Street.
It's not available.
Not available? Hello, my name is Tyrone Washington. I'm calling about the apartment on Park Street.
Just been rented.
Hello, I am Chen Ling. My name is Khalid bin Ali. I'm Tuan Vo. Hello, my name is Moshe Goldberg. I use a wheelchair. It's gone. Not available. All right. Thank you. Yes, hello, my name is Graham Wellington. I'm calling about the apartment for rent on Park Street. Is that still available?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Really?
The Fair Housing Act protects your right to live where you want, no matter what your race, color, national origin, sex, religion, disability, or familial status. If you think you've been discriminated against, call 1-877-910-FAIR. Fair housing is not an option. It's the law.
Mrs. Johnson, good to see you again. This is Mike. You can trust him. He looks just like you. Plus, 2 against 1 is more intimidating when we force someone to sign a loan.
And I'll be sucking up to you in order to keep up the illusion.
So, here are your low monthly payments and interest rate as we promised. Here's where they triple. The rest of this stuff, I don't think a lawyer can read this. It protects us. Make sure we get your home when you can't pay us back.
Such a lovely house.
Yeah. But don't worry. We're going to sell you credit life insurance. You don't really need it, but...
Puts lots of cash in our pocket.
You look nervous. We better hurry and get you to sign. Or I'll pretend to ruin your credit with one phone call.
Predatory lenders are never this easy to spot. Call us and protect yourself with the facts.